from Great Eastern and got out my treasures that I bought. You can see I've got 6 brand new points. I've got 4 large turnouts, 2 left, 2 right, and 2 medium left and right, or 4 mediums to the left and right. So hopefully that should do the first part, which is going to be at the back here. And I've got 6 lengths of, 5 lengths of track at the back. Just thinking, just a thought occurred to me then. I was odd one out. New rolls of wire, more joiners, and I picked these little models up here. Some line side kits that are already built. It's not bad. That one was a couple of quid, £5 and a tenner, and a roll of cork. And I should do all of this. So what I'm going to try and do now is just roughly lay it all out. The back track there needs connecting to the system, the electrics, and then the second one I'm going to concentrate on those 2 lines first, and then have a look at what I can do here. And there's I've got a couple of my old points from the layout I did before. I'm pretty sure I can use them somewhere, some curves to help get it all done. Anyway, I shall play about with these for a bit and see what happens. So I think I've figured out how I'm going to do this. The top line would be just a straight line coming all the way down to the end there. There will be an additional piece here. This bit will be the harbour, and there'll be a set of cranes here dropping stuff off into the ships. The next line will come back in, and I've got a series of points here so I could switch them from one rail to the other. But the important thing is to have the carriages with a head shunt here on this side. Disconnect the carriages, the engine comes back, then it'll come forward to a turntable to turn round, and then come back along this one, slip back up, reverse back, pick up the carriages, and off it goes. The next one's a little bit more complicated. There'll be a set of points here to allow it to go to this bit, which is the docks, and then we've got these coming down here, which will be into the 4 storage areas. This outer storage area, which is just here, will then allow this to come up, and there'll be another set of points here to go into 2 engine sheds, which will take up this area here. That's the plan. So again, this will be a key where this bit, you can just this will be a key with cranes on to load into docks. This will have wood with a turntable there to allow me to turn the engines around and set them back out. So that's the plan. It's hard for me to show because I haven't got much room to manoeuvre now, but after much consideration and playing about, it looks like that will fit. And also allow me to store quite a fair bit of carriages. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 lines for storage. Well, definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines for storage, 1 for dropping off goods to the harbour. So yeah, I just need to get unfortunately I bought too many left hand radius turnouts, and I should really have bought more right hand, so I'll have to go back. I can just swap them over. They're very good at Great Eastern. They just allow you to swap them straight over. I want to fill this gap up by creating another set of points here with another engine shed there, and then I'll also have some engine sheds on this side here. But I don't know what to do. I wanted a road coming in here. I might just actually leave that now. I wanted a road coming in here, and he might actually put a flyover in around and take it right up into that corner there. or fly over straight over this lot, disappearing into distance over there. We'll see. But yeah, that'll give me a fair bit of storage for the wagons. It will allow me to take trains on and off 3 of the tracks, and because I already built in on, you can just see it over there, I built in for that one, because it's travelling in to the left, that can actually just go into the station, reverse back out onto that track, come all the way round, which is the 3rd inner track, which means it'll be there, and then that 3rd inner track will bring it back out to here. And then to get it back onto the line is basically bring it back in, back on, and allow it to then go off around underneath and then back on to that one. So yeah, you know, it's complicated, but that's what railway systems are, I think. But that'll give me enough scope to do what I want. Create the storage, create the TMD, which is obviously going to be mainly over that side, and give me something to play with. I'll let you know how I get on. Take care for now. Okay, just talk you through some new stuff that's arrived since I started laying the railway. I've decided to upgrade my point motors to MP10s, especially for the yard, the storage and the fiddle yard, simply because I was just reading bits and pieces and I've got an idea, which it'll be probably another video, but I'll give it a go. But the reason why is the MP1s which I've used in the past, the problem with them is that the connections are quite hard to put in. You have to wire it all up first, and then it's quite difficult to mount them. Whereas these, you can see that the connections, you can do the connections to the wire, put these in, and then just slot those in. So I think that'll be better. But not only that, I don't know if I'll get this in position where you can see it, but it's got 2 switches in it rather than 1 switch. And the plan is that not only will I be able to switch over the points, but I've also bought these tricolour, or not tricolour, bicolour LEDs, and they turn green or red depending on which way the current is thrown. So these are not a lot of money. And the idea being is that when the point is thrown, I'll have one side of the line, the other side of the line. One switch will turn that green, that one will be red depending if this section is open, and then when you close it, that'll turn red and this will turn green. Now how it will look on the layout I don't know. I might have to design some sort of cap for it, but I'm going to give that a go, and it'll be, like I said, I'll do that as subject to another video, do some testing and see if it works. But that's the theory, so we'll see where we go. The other thing I've bought, and I've been after these for a long time, is one of these, or 3 of these actually. These are basically the field storage boxes. When I open it up, you can see that you've got these sections here that lift out, and you can store your carriages in. And I've seen these before on other people's channels, and I've been after them for ages, and I decided to get myself some. I'll leave that out in a minute, it's a bit of a pain putting that away. And what I've been able to do then is, at the moment I'm leaving all my carriages out on the line, but now I'm able to store them safely in there, and I'm going to try and get all my stock in there while I'm working on the rails, because I do tend to knock them over, being a clumsy git that I am. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. So just thought I'd show you that before I carry on. I'm going to start wiring up the 2 tracks that I've laid out in a minute, and then I'll show you through the work I've been doing and see what you think of that so far. See you later. Okay, so I've now done that junction, and I've added track all the way down. You can see it's going right round now to there, and there's a particular junction there that we need to sort out, which I will do in a minute. But basically, I'm just going to try this out and see if it works. So I'll give some power to the locomotive there, off it goes, round, over the junction. I'll just reverse it. I'll take a bit of time to stop. Might need a helping hand. So it's coming back. I'll just slow it down in fact. It's going a bit fast. I'll give another reverse. It can go forward. And then I'm just going to give it a go coming backwards onto the other track. I've got no point motors in at the minute, so I'll have to manually switch over. And then you should see it coming back. And it takes the second track quite smoothly, nice and slow, and it will then run down on the other track. I'll just take it forward again. You see it handles it quite well at very slow speeds, which is what I want. Bearing in mind this is the entrance and exit to the storage and TMD. Now I've isolated this point here, so when it hits that point it should stop. Like that. Yep. Because there's no power to that one yet. I haven't done that. But the idea is that I'll go all the way through. So I'll just reverse it again now. I'll let it go forward, and then manage to take it off that. Take it off to the fix up the track. Just going to go forward again. And again, I'll have to manually switch the point over. And back it comes. And then heads back into the storage area. Now, the idea is, of course, I want this to be a reversing turn. I'm just going to stop it there, because the whole point is train will come in that way, down to here, cross over, and then come back that way, and then come back out. Now, similar, it will then come in from that side, cross over these points, and then go back out that way, or I can then bring it in that way and do it. So I've got my reversing turn. So you can either go up there, come back, and then down. So I just want to put that in. This area over here is going to be the TMD where the cork is, and then all this down here will be the storage area. So that's what I've got so far. Pretty happy with that. That was the hard bit, getting all that track laid down. I've still got to wire it up, which I'll do, concentrate now on the rest of the day, and then hopefully I'll be able to show you this particular part in action. The main problem I've had to do got to completely isolate the points, because on this track the positive is on the top, negative is on the bottom, but on this track the positive is on the bottom, negative is at the top. So I can't afford to have any of these touching each other or running through. So this point here, let's just bring it in, will have to have its own separate power supply. And I know it's good practice for all the points to have separate power supplies, and I might end up having to do that for all of them just in case. But that way then, when this line is live, it'll be one way, and when this line is live, it'll be the other way. That's the theory. I mean, some of you out there will have an experience about this and probably tell me, no, you're doing it all wrong. Please, if I'm doing it all wrong, let me know before I do any further. Okay, thanks very much. I'll see you in the next segment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I need your help. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try and point this out to you. The issue I've got is this top line is positive, this is negative. The curve coming around here on the right hand side is positive, the other side is negative. This one's now set to positive on the inside, negative on the outside. The problem I've got is when it comes to here, I'm going to have a conflict and a short circuit. So how do I get around this? Do I have to replace this with a unifrog or insulfrog? I don't know. I can't work my head around it, how to do it. How do I change the polarity on this section here so that I can have the trains running and not short circuit? So any help that you can give me will be really appreciated, because I'm at a loss. If I can't figure it out, I can't do this reversing loop. Not the way I want to do it anyway. So all you experts out there, please write your comments below, and please let me know what I should be looking for. So that's it. I'm stuck. I can't do anything else until I get that worked out. Looking forward to your replies. Help! Diolch yn fawr.